Hey everyone, Shawn Clement here, Wisdom in Golf, and we are here with Nick at the Ping Center in Oakville, Ontario, and we're going to be talking about putting fitting. Now, it took me 30 years. I went to the Ping factory down in Phoenix, Arizona. I walked in and I knew exactly what I wanted for this particular putter, and but obviously it took years to really figure that out, and this app that we have at Ping, which is amazingly designed, is going to have you fitted with a putter within minutes, and we're going to show you how that works.
Right, Shawn. Absolutely.
All right, so come on over to the screen here, Nick.
So what we do, we've gone to the Ping App Store, or gone to the App Store, downloaded this icon. So this is your Ping putting app.
Awesome.
And here, so there's a few different things it allows you to do: golf workout, putting practice, and putting handicap. Today we're going to work on the putting handicap. That's going to give us an idea of what your shaft lean is like, your arc angle, and just kind of the consistency of your putting stroke as well.
Okay.
Okay, we'll click on that right there.
That's really complete, huh? It's a very sophisticated app.
It is.
Good.
It's a fun little app to go with. Right
Awesome.
here on the screen, you'll notice we have a right or left hand at the top here. You can click on that depending on what hand you are.
Okay, so we're going to go right-handed today.
Right-handed for Shawn.
There we go.
And we click on new, and we are ready to go.
Awesome. So this thing isn't already in the tray, right? So you got it's a special tray that comes that you slip your phone into?
That is correct. So this is basically what it looks like. It's just a cradle, iPad or iPod or Apple phone.
Okay.
Slides right in.
Excellent. So, and you have different sizes too, depending on the phone that you use?
We do. So right now it only works with the iPhones.
Okay.
But it's the 5 and the iPod 5th generation.
Okay, perfect.
So what we do, we just clip it to as close to the grip as possible.
Awesome.
And we want to square it up as much as possible.
Line it up perpendicular to the face.
Correct.
All right.
Now, this should not move, it won't move at all.
Okay.
It doesn't have to be exact, but as long as it doesn't move from that position, it's going to create...
It's not like we're swinging a driver at 150 miles an hour,
Exactly.
right? All right. So what's really, what I want everyone to understand is that you've got a specific structure that belongs to you. You can't change the way you're made.
Absolutely.
You can't change the rules of the planet. However, we can change the implement that you put into the system. So the way I'd like to see you do it, once you get in your posture and you really feel the weight of your arms and putter hanging from the shoulders, and you just allow that arm putter unit to swing freely and let it track. Let gravity track it for you. Now you're allowing your anatomy to create your stroke for you. So once we have the distance between you and the putter, then bring it in. So you notice how I did that? So it's ready to stroke right now, Nick?
Ready to stroke.
Perfect. So I'm just going to let the weight of my arms and putter swing freely and let it take care of itself. So that gives me a reading.
Yeah. So what this is...
Come on over here. Yeah.
This is going to take an average of 5 putts. So first reading it, you hear a little ding.
Yeah.
We're ready for the next one.
Okay.
And we're going to take 4 more, and then it'll give us the numbers we're looking for.
Fantastic. And that's why you got 5 balls here ready for me, right?
That's right.
Excellent. Let it hang. Bring it in. Let momentum stroke the putt. Nice.
Very nice.
There's another ding. I heard a nice distinct... It's a nice ding, by the way.
It is a nice
It's
ding.
not annoying. Let it hang. Let momentum stroke the putt. It goes in, it goes in. It doesn't, it doesn't. We're determining there's nothing to manipulate or fix. Very nice. So I felt like I did not manipulate that stroke in any way. Hey, I just heard a bunch of shuffling going on in there.
That's right. So this gives us a full... Notice the green circle?
Yep.
Actually, that gives us a first indication that your putting stroke is very consistent.
Okay.
Okay. If there was a few things that were a little off,
Yeah.
it would be yellow. If you have trouble with your putting stroke, it'd be red.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, I'm glad to see that I'm not defective.
So now we can just scroll up here.
Okay.
And on that one, it gave you a putting handicap of 3.4.
All right.
Sorry, 2.8. My
2.8.
apologies. 2.8. So right now it tells us our closing angle, and the closing angle is 5 degrees.
All right.
That, for the most part, indicates a slight arc style putter for yourself.
Okay.
Okay. So we have the straight back, straight through.
Yes.
For a face balanced person.
Yep.
Or we have the strong arc, which is more of that heel shafted style putter with a big open close.
And what would that
swing.
angle be for a strong arc?
That one's going to be closer to around the 7 degrees.
Okay. So I'm like strongish on the arc.
Well, you're almost right in the middle, actually.
Okay. Good.
Yeah, that's not a huge difference from spot to spot.
Excellent.
Impact angle, you're showing at a 0.7.
All right.
And you are just a little closed at impact.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. Tempo's reading 1.9. So tempo comes into play, and all that is a comparison from how far you take it back to how far you follow through.
Okay.
So everyone's tempo is going to be slightly different.
Yep.
That's a pretty standard tempo.
Okay.
Line goal, recommending you are at 18.3. So you're just a little bit on the upright side.
I mean, that's exactly. There
Yeah.
you go. And that's my tendency.
Right
Absolutely.
around 2 degrees.
Good. Very cool.
And your shaft lean, hands tend to be almost dead neutral at impact.
So in 30 years it took me to develop this stroke. It's telling me exactly what my specs are
In 5 putts.
in 5 putts. Phenomenal. So what putter would you recommend for me in this case?
So this one here, we are looking at kind of that light arc style putter.
Okay.
Now, do you have a tendency to push or pull putts?
I would say my tendency on alignment is a little bit left
Is a little bit.
and pulling my putts, yes.
Okay. So in that case, I would stay right around that slight arc.
Okay.
If you tend to push putts a lot,
Yeah.
then having something a little bit more of a face balanced may
Okay.
help square that up a little bit.
So would a face balanced putter cause me to pull putts?
Yes, it could.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm all ears now. This is great. Okay.
Okay. So in this case, you right now
Yep.
have a face balanced
I have a
style.
face balanced putter. Yeah. I like the look of it. I like the feel of it, but it may not be the exact fit for me.
Correct. So
Okay.
a lot of our putters now, we can change this bend to
Okay.
make it more of a slight arc style
You
putter.
can?
We can.
Oh,
yeah.
that's awesome. See, when I went to your factory in Phoenix. I was down there visiting some friends, and I brought this over. And overnight, I said I need to have this counterweight because I love counterweighted putters. I like the heft that I like the feel of. And within the next day, they had this thing counterweighted, and they asked me what kind of shaft I wanted and everything else. So I could technically just send it back and have them put a bend in the shaft that would coordinate with these specs.
Correct.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
This is a great company, you guys. All right. So do you have a model that we could try just to see?
Not in counterbalance, unfortunately.
That's fine.
But we do
Yeah.
have this one right here.
Okay. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Come on over, you guys. Let's follow Nick over here. So
this
Yeah.
is a little older gnome, but you will notice on here it has a green label.
Yep.
It also says slight arc on the side. So all our putters are labeled for the arc types. So we have a red for the strong arc, we have green for the slight arc, and we have blue for face balanced.
Man,
so it
that's
makes it a
awesome.
little bit easier to find that right putting arc.
that's
putter for you.
huge. That is absolutely huge. Excellent.
Oh, we'll give that
Okay,
a few
well, yeah,
putts.
I'd love to give that a try. Awesome. So you're going to put,
We're going to put this back on there.
Okay.
Just to see if there's any major differences.
so you could basically take this app to your local golf store
Oh, absolutely. You can,
and try all the putters with it.
you can yeah. Because this is just calculating your putting stroke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just tells you how everything is working, and
So you can bring your own pro to your putting store with your phone and try out the different putters at your favorite,
Yeah.
golf watering hole, and really get to see the difference.
absolutely.
All right, so we're going to do five strokes with this one as well, right?
Yeah.
All right. hang. Ah, no pull.
No pull.
Wow, look at that. How about that? So this has a little more toe hang
Exactly.
to it compared to the one that I have.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I could actually feel the difference in how it was reacting with my own anatomy.
Yeah.
Fabulous.
It's very
Yeah.
slight, but it's
Yeah.
enough just so it
Yes,
doesn't close down
I
as
could
quick.
actually feel that, you guys. That's great. So here, let me just finish a couple more, and so we can get the reading here, just so we can make a little comparison. So let it go. Look at that. Let it hang. Let it go. So I'm not trying to manipulate it in any way. I'm just letting it swing. So let's make a comparison here.
Okay.
Awesome.
So same thing. So you're all green that way. Still ended up being in the slight arc, 5.7.
Yep.
A little bit more towards the middle with this one.
Okay.
Impact angle is still closing
Yep.
at 1.6. Tempo was 1.9, hasn't changed at all. Low angle stayed almost identical.
Okay.
And your shaft lean was dead on square.
Fantastic. But I didn't pull anything.
But you didn't pull anything.
How about that? All right. So I have a choice. I can either go and get this putter here, or I can just have mine modified
Yeah.
by your wonderful company.
That's right. And just have it reshafted, get the right shaft bend in there.
That's great. Thank you so much, Nick.
It was my pleasure.
All
Tom.
right.
Absolutely.
Everybody, all the best. We'll see you back at the Wisdom and Golf Academy at Richmond Hill. And looking forward to getting my putter adjusted and giving you some feedback on that. Awesome.
Thank you.